We had the privilege of working in the industry, integrating a lot of DAS systems over the years, and we saw some real opportunities to leverage our core technology at Solid in the area of RF amplification to bring something to market that we felt like our competitors had left out. And the end result is we created what many in the industry would consider to be the leading technical solution that allows multiple operators to share a DAS. And when we finished this product and we brought it to market, we really discovered that what we had done is we built a distributed antenna system that really works well for building owners. And it doesn't mean that we built a DAS that the carriers don't like. What it means is we started with solving the needs of a venue like this first, and then we made sure that the DAS did the other things that the cellular operators need. Each operator would do things in layers, and that was the way that they controlled making sure that the system performed for them. Well, we were able, by applying filtering and other technologies and software, we were able to give the carriers the kind of controls they wanted, yet give the building owner something that was very important to them, which is something that uses just a little bit of fiber and a little bit of space. And so this is something that we hit the market with several years back, and it's done really well. We're launching this next product here, the single carrier DAS platform. We have inventory in stock. We're going to start shipping it next month, and that allows a carrier to say, hey, I'm doing my own thing. That box there, or system, has actually 4 independent amplifiers in there. So this little system here would do 850 cellular, 1900 PCS, 700 LTE, and 2100 AWS. And so that system there would run all of AT&T's frequencies or all of Verizon's. And then in the next month or so, we're going to roll something out that's very similar to that meets all of Sprint's frequencies. The next product line, I'll just talk briefly about this, really focuses on the other critical part of the industry that we're excited about, and that is the constraints around backhaul. It's great that we can have these really fast handsets that talk to the edge of the network quickly, but ultimately all of that data has to make its way back to the core network efficiently. We have a patented DWDM PON, stands for passive optical networking. And so essentially this product here, you can take a single fiber and you can break it into 16 different wavelengths, and you can move a variety of traffic types across those wavelengths. And so for the typical small telco operator who is leasing fiber from others, or maybe his fiber costs around $44,000 a mile to plow in, if you can do more with your existing fiber plant, you're obviously money ahead. So essentially, those are our 2 product lines that leverage our core technologies and patents, and that's all the commercial you'll get out of me. The rest of what I'm going to talk about has to do with distributed antenna systems and kind of the questions that are facing our industry. So you look at the malls and the casinos and even the airports where you get stuck. Those were the earliest adopters who said, we need a distributed antenna system because we have people in here for a long time. The longer they spend, the more they shop, the more they gamble, etc. Those were kind of the early adopters 10 years ago that started exploring DAS. You'd be surprised at how many large building owners actually own two-way radio spectrum rights. And those can cover a variety of frequencies down. We have a wideband DAS, so anything from 150 megahertz all the way up to 3 gigahertz can ride that. I would say about 20% of the integrators in the country are focused on selling systems to building owners. And for us, to be a solid VAR, we say you have to have in-house engineering, and you have to have a sales force, and you have to be able to take care of the DAS after it's built. Most of the integrators in this industry are carrier driven, and that means that the carrier says, listen, I've got a building over here, I want you to install product A, B, or C, I'm going to purchase that product direct and have it shipped to you, but I trust you to install it and make it all work. And then typically the carrier in that case will be responsible for managing a DAS that they own, because that DAS is only doing services for themselves. And so that's how the integrators are positioning. I would say if there is a trend, it's a trend towards integrators learning how to do more of the DAS management after the fact, and also learning how to sell into the enterprise space, since more and more building owners are choosing to go it alone.